Hello, happy Friday, good morning. Welcome to episode 38 of Fiends. I'm Shelley Van, this is my co-host Dan. It's been a weird week.
It has been a weird week, yeah.
Markets, here in the office. This microphone is very tall today. Very, very tall. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just happy it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had a rough week. We've had a sell-off in the markets. We've had some events going on in the office. Yeah, doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Definitely glad it's Friday. We have a really big week next week. We should probably plug that at some point today. But
yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We'll want to announce that and just kind of let everyone know what's going on next week. We got a big series of events relating to crypto land. So that'll be something we talk about next week.
Giddy up. And let's see, we got some friends in chat. Thank you for being here. Jay Horizon, CPI Sonia, Life, 0007 Life, Ed Sheep, Crypto Priest, Apsy, Meta Tiger, what's up? Jen, Fred Arm, great to see everybody. We will be doing surprise giveaways. Full disclosure, Dan and I did not really plan that out, so it'll just be whatever we're feeling. And so if you want in on that, go retweet, tag a friend in our pinned tweet on X. And
Yes.
We'll pull those later. Oh,
Yeah.
and last week's giveaways still need to be sent.
Yeah, we're gonna send last week's giveaways out. Don't worry if you won last week. We got you. And then we'll manage TC token later in the show. An interesting event happened and pools kind of moved out of range, so we'll have to figure that out, I think.
Yes. And can we tease what we have brewing for TC? We didn't talk about this before the show, so it's a
No.
little awkward now.
I think
Not yet.
I do wanna. We've been kind of radio silent on some of this stuff, and I know people are asking for like marketing and all this stuff. We have a bigger plan coming for it.
Yeah, something's
And-
cooking, guys.
Yeah, and we're not looking for like short-term shill groups or anything. We're planning this out to be a long-term value add to the ecosystem. So, you saw some of that trading volume, and you saw some people dump. Obviously the market dumped. That's expected. We're still here building it. We still have backing for it. So or we're backing it, you know, ourselves. We're not just kind of letting it sit there, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be a development. It's not a pump token, right? It's a ecosystem token. So we want to do something that relates to our content and our community. We have big changes coming in the Discord too. So some people that have joined us
don't say too much.
Already
That's
know
a
about.
big announcement next week.
Yeah, already know about that if they've gone in the Discord, but we'll kind of follow up with that. So yeah, what else going on?
Well, we're doing a deep dive on Avantis today.
Yes. We can get into that in a second. I want to see what else is going on in the market. Looks like we're below 110.
Are you sharing your screen?
I'm not. Hold on.
And my market order my limit order did go through yesterday on Avantis, so I now hold it.
Oh wow, okay. I did tell you. I was like, you should not like get too worried about a couple cents on the limit order because One thing that did launch was this plasma, which is XPL plasma, which I think is Ripple is Tether's stablecoin chain.
Oh, interesting.
Which I kind of want to dig into this a little bit. I know we didn't talk about this before the show, but let's take a look. Redefining how money moves, stablecoin infrastructure for a new global financial system. Yeah, Plasma is the chain for Tether. So Tether now has their own stablecoin chain, which is interesting.
Very interesting.
I guess this was a really hyped airdrop. A lot of people got in on this. A lot of early backers, they were given, I guess they gave like $100,000 each to moderators in the Discord.
Wow.
So this was a pretty hyped launch. We're looking at $1.25. I don't know. Maybe it's something to buy into. I'm not totally sure. I don't want to like just ape into something that I didn't have early access to or have done research on. But
yeah, don't buy the top.
Not trying to buy the top for sure. But yeah, it's just XPL. Plasma's the name of it. Built by Tether. Purpose-built blockchain for stablecoins. So, looks like it's pretty high throughput, EVM compatibility, native Bitcoin bridge.
Ooh, I like those graphics.
Yeah, this is a nice zero fee USDT transfers. Wow. Okay, custom gas tokens. Yeah, they're Tether's legit. Tether is legit. Careers. Check that out later.
Jerry's here. What up, Jerry? He said good call on Punkster on last Friday's episode. Yes.
Oh, let's take a look at Punkster. Yeah, for sure. Punk strategy.
PNK. Yeah, there you go.
4 cents. Let's go. 180%.
Good grief.
7 days, 156%. Guys, you gotta listen to us. We're making calls out here.
Not financial advice. Always do your own research.
Hey, we have the disclaimer at the end, so.
We should probably include that at the beginning as well. Just
yeah, we should.
Bookend this show.
Yeah, we should.
This is an entertainment show where we...
Entertainment and education, not financial advice.
Yes.
But we will cover tokens on here.
Right. Always do your own research. But yeah, well done. I wish I would have put in more. It was the damn ETH gas fees that held me back, because I would have put in more.
Well, I love how this is like a classic crypto thing where everybody's like, ETH layer 1 stinks and it's high cost and blah blah blah, and then it's like, nah, the OGs that are still rich in ETH,
yeah,
they'll still get out there and make some projects when the market's running hot. So don't fade where the money is.
Main chain.
Yeah, don't fade where the money is. That's kind of call there. But yeah, Punk Strategy did really well. Looks like it's still going hot. They've actually launched Meebster, so for Meebits, Meeb Strategy. This might be one to look into. There's
what other ones were there? It was they do one for
Dickster.
Oh yeah.
Dick Strategy.
Love that. I might just buy that for the degen culture of it because that's funny.
That's just that's just memes. That's just it's valuable because it's memeable. So, yeah.
Where? Oh my goodness, my mouse. What else were they doing? Did they do one for Pudgies yet, or is that one still not out?
Is this? No.
Milady? No, not yet. Let's see.
Not yet. I think that I think they are doing more though. I think it was Apester. That was the other one. Or
yeah.
Ape. Apester. Ape Strategy. Here we go. Yeah, so I mean, some of these really haven't, I guess, ran as much as Punk Strategy, but I think a lot of it does flow back to Punkster. So I'm personally staying in Punkster. I'm gonna hold it. We made this call last week, or we covered this. We didn't make a call. We covered this last week on the show. Jerry, like you said, great call. Appreciate you, Jerry. And we'll kind of monitor this as we go. So I'm glad people made some money on it.
I know. Don't go to my screen. I'm looking at my personal wallet. I said, don't go to my screen. Let's see.
What else we got going on here?
Giddy up. That's a nice return. Okay. Aster. I was asking you about this yesterday. Have you bought in?
Nope.
No?
Maybe I will. I don't know. Like, these are ones where if I don't catch it early and I don't really understand it,
yeah,
I just assume I'm late.
Right.
And this is kind of I don't know if this is sort of just not the right way to do it, because usually, like Punk Strategy, I kind of heard about. It wasn't the earliest. But I was like, I got to get in on this, like, because I own punks and I'm aligned with the ecosystem. This to me seems very crimey.
Crimey.
Yeah.
Interesting word. So
manipulated.
Say more. Why?
Well, I just like the coverage on it is basically it's Binance's fork of Hyperliquid. So it was trying to like vampire attack Hyperliquid, and it's been coordinated pump, and they're saying it's like CZ, Binance's old CEO, founder, and a lot of insider wallets hold most of the supply. So and this is just stuff I see on Twitter. I didn't dig into it, so I just kind of stayed away from it because I don't really understand the trade. But maybe that's overthinking it. Maybe I should just get in. So we'll see. I'm not totally. There's a lot of other opportunities out there. Like if I miss this, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. How about you? Are you gonna get in on it or no?
Well, not after what you just said. I was asking you for advice.
But I don't give out financial advice. Don't you know that?
It's true. It's true.
We could take a look at it because and this is following this whole. I wrote about it in the newsletter last week. This whole perpetual futures that drives the market. It's how you get leverage in the space. But anyway, this follows that trend. So everyone's launching these exchanges now. This is Binance's native one, so it does have the backing of Binance in some ways. Take a look at the app. I mean, it's just like every other perpetual futures exchange. It's not anything too crazy. They have stocks though. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mike says it was in my upcoming watch list on CMC from starting, but I skipped. It's been started about 2 months ago or so. I think he's referring to Aster.
Yeah.
What up, Sale?
Yeah, Mike, I missed it too. So no worries. Looks like airdrop's coming. APX token exchange. Yeah, so another one just to kind of pay attention to, I think. Be careful, do your own research. Interface looks pretty cool though. You can trade tokenized stocks if you're in a jurisdiction that allows that. Unfortunately, we're in the States, so we don't allow that, but that's okay.
Hold on a second.
Maybe they do, I don't know.
When we're telling people do your own research, I'm just curious, how do you do your own research? And I want to hear from chat, like what are you doing when you research a new token or a new coin that's coming out? Gary's here. What up, Gary?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I usually see a bunch of hype on Twitter about it, or, I'm looking at news sources or platforms, blogs that people, newsletters that I subscribe to, and I see it early, or I see the narrative, and then I try and go to the app, or I go to the website, I research it. If I'm really into it, I jump in the Discord community, and try and see if it's real. There's real activity there, or there's real, vibes, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, not just like botted crap. Real people building on it. Try and find the founders, see who's backing it, right? And then if it's an application, I guess I try and test it out. But before that, like, if I think it's a good idea, I just buy the token.
Yeah.
If there's a token for it.
Sure.
If it's pre-launch, then it might be worth farming. Like Meteora, for example. I love there's gonna be a Meteora airdrop, so it's kind of nice to keep doing the LP stuff and all that. But I think I just sort of use the chain or use the application. If I have some money or some liquidity, I buy the token. Like sometimes it's better to buy now, research later, right? Considering kind of what we just talked about. And then, I mean, generally I'm just looking at vibes. Like, is it something I understand? Is it something that I have used?
I have an idea for a tweet thread.
Okay.
I want you to put together a list of all the newsletters that you actually read, and we'll just link to all of them, include ours. So it's like a hub for research newsletters.
That's a good idea. Do that. Could do that. I think people will enjoy that.
I want to read what you're reading. I probably read a lot of it already, but due diligence.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we can share that with everyone, because I'll include the ones I read too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I wrote about this last week in the newsletter, this whole perpetual futures trend. Hyperliquid was the specific platform I talked about. Of course, as I was talking about it, price kind of dropped because this Aster thing. I guess it's recovered a little bit, but
I want to get more of that. Remember when we were going to buy a tiny Hypercat?
Remember when we were going to buy it back in April
$10?
At $11.
Yeah. And then we both waited.
Too long?
Yep.
But so today, though, sticking with the trend of these perpetual future exchanges and sort of this on-chain application craze, Avantis. Now, Avantis is similar to Aster, similar to Hyperliquid. It's a perpetual futures exchange, although it has what I believe it has an integration into BankerBot, which we've covered months back on the show, which is an AI agent. And you can connect your Twitter and a wallet to this AI agent and tweet at it so that you can buy tokens live on Twitter.
Jerry knows all about BankerBot.
I was getting there next. Jerry, who is one of our research DeFi research guys. He's deep in crypto. He's like a shadowy super
here at Tasty.
Here at Tasty, yes. He saw Avantis back on the 10th of September at 30 cents. So he had been buying since 30 cents. So he's up in an exorbitant amount. I mean, that's a good trade for him.
Yeah.
But he kept telling me about it. He was like, "Look, dude, you can trade gold and commodities, and you can do all this stuff, and you can interact with it through BankerBot." And so I was like, "We'll cover it on the show." So that's why we're covering Avantis. I think the founder follows their account, so we're gonna have to reach out and tweet at him and also DM him.
Yeah.
Because it'd be great to get him on the show and
that'd be awesome.
Talk about it. But we're gonna deep dive into Avantis. It's built on Base, so it has a back by Coinbase. It's currently doing, global markets, limitless leverage. So you can trade crypto, forex, metals, commodities, and indices straight from your wallet.
That's cool.
So look, you got gold, you got silver, backed by Coinbase. Looks like it's done 26 billion in volume, which is pretty significant considering they just launched. Yeah, so
interesting.
Let's take a look at what is the requirement for the airdrop.
You know I love a good airdrop. Hello, beloved Summer and Crypto4 Retire. Good to see you guys. Who else is here? Say hi in chat. I see a lot of you on YouTube. Who's over on X? Let's get the chat going. And if you're just arriving, go ahead and retweet our pinned tweet on X to be included in today's giveaways. We don't know what we're doing. Dan and I have had quite the week, and so it'll just be surprise giveaways for whatever we're feeling.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Thanks for joining us.
What up, Dave?
You may be eligible for an airdrop if you've Avantis Trader, wall chain. I don't think I'm gonna get this, but we'll check.
Your airdrop allocation is 0. Do we have sound effects? This is for the womp womp. Took too long.
I did fart. So
that'll do.
Okay, here's womp womp. So unfortunately this wallet didn't get it. Maybe another one is.
Larry69 in the house. What up? So sorry, I missed. What did you have to do to be eligible for the airdrop? They have an actual wallet? Am I understanding that?
No.
No.
You would have had to have used the protocol.
Oh, got it. Okay. That makes sense.
Avantis Trader, Avantis LP, wall chain quacks. I don't know what that is. Engage with Avantis ecosystem partners. I don't know who that is or what, but I didn't get it. Jerry got it. Let's all give flowers to Jerry for being early to this.
Flowers to Jerry. We need to launch a Zora token. Flowers to Jerry. Oh my god, I'm totally going to create that. I can see it in my head.
All right, so I guess this is another interesting thing to understand, and I think it gets along with the question you asked me before about like researching projects. This is one where I think even though the token's already launched and kind of ran up, it's still worth kind of using and digging into. But token allocation and unlock schedule. Typically legitimate projects, most projects that are using tokens to launch and have like product market fit in some ways, they have different token vesting and unlock schedules. So, out of the full supply of what they're releasing, some will go to like community airdrops, some will go to some incentives, right? Incentive programs. Some will go to investors, right? So 26% of the token supply here has gone to investors with a 12-month cliff, 30-month linear vesting. What that means is it's 1 year to unlock, and then 30 months you unlock like a certain portion. So you're basically, these 26% of the supply is locked up for a year, and then after that, each month they unlock a little bit. It's kind of linear based on.
Yeah, so that's not like a huge dump.
Yeah, so this is important to understand though, because this is kind of like if meme coins aren't like this. Meme coins launch and they're fully
free for all. Yeah.
So a lot of people will like dig into the tokenomics. This is what, when you hear the word tokenomics, some of the economics, tokenomics, how the supply demand of the token and how the value accrual system works. Airdrop 1, 12.5% of the allocation was reserved for all protocol activity from February 2024 onward. So the entire airdrop will be claimable on day 1 of TGE. TGE means token generation event. It means the token starts trading. It's like an IPO.
Right.
So that happened September 10th. Let me just look at the chart. Yes, September 9th is when the token went live. So the token went live at about 50 cents. You can see here it kind of traded in a range and then really started taking off last week. So that's this allocation. These people who are using it, this is why it's important to like I said, early to some of this stuff and use the chain, use the application, use the chain, because you'll be rewarded. There's like
we need a segment. how to be early, and then find things to be early on so that we, the Beans fam, can all be early, Dan.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We got to get Jerry in on this because Jerry's the one who found this. So
Jerry's the alpha supplier.
Yeah.
So come on, Jerry, feed us. Feed us some alpha for the Beans fam. Scott in Clearwater, Florida. What up, Scott?
What's up, Scott? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so just to kind of wrap this up on the token allocation unlock schedule, they'll reserve some for, they call it on-chain incentives. But it's essentially like community contributions, right? Like people that are like, we could be an affiliate, the tastycrypto Twitter could be an affiliate for Avantis.
Sure.
We could tweet a lot and get a portion of that incentive pool. Yeah. Some people will do bug bounties. Bug bounties means if you find like a code error, and, it's incentivizing people to contribute to the protocol. Builder ecosystem grants, right? Fueling multi front ends, so using the code base that this is built on to build your own applications. Like I said, banker bot, nitrate trade, Telegram bot. Flux FX is a MetaTrader 5 term. I mean, if people are into Forex, I'm not, but if you're into Forex, you can do MetaTrader, and apparently this uses it. Team and advisors, I think that's self-explanatory. Investors, pretty self-explanatory, people that were early invested. Then 4% goes to the foundation, right? So this is something I want to touch on a little bit, because people might look at the foundation and be like, what does that mean? Typically, the way these protocols launch in crypto is they have a separate entity. It's usually set up as like a nonprofit or it's not like a for-profit company, but it manages, kind of like oversees, almost like a board of directors in some ways. It kind of manages the liquidity and protocol and long-term product development of the ecosystem. So usually they get an allocation and 0% TGE unlock vesting linearly over 24 months. So 4% of the token supply went to the foundation to kind of manage strategic treasury to fund long-term product development. So operational needs, future hires. So it's like the board, the management of the protocol.
Transparency is everything. I love how easy, well, maybe not easy, but I love how available all of this information is typically in Web3.
Yeah, I mean, usually in public markets, unless you're a big hedge fund or some institutional, you're not seeing this, right? Yeah. You're getting the email from Robinhood saying you can trade IPOs,
right?
And then the institutional guys are dumping on you. So this is a little bit different, right? You could have been early to this as just an individual, couple $1,000s trading on it, and then they give you money. I mean, they give you a token. It's a win-win for everyone. So that is why I think people who maybe aren't as involved in crypto, they kind of look and they're like, what are all these tokens for? How's this work? Or why do I care? And it's like, well, you could be early to an application that gets a ton of hype. Just by being like a individual using it and staying consistent, you'll be rewarded at some point. And
not always, but
not
it does
always,
pay off.
But it does pay off, right? And me and you have gone through that a lot. And there's a wealth effect there. I talk about this on the Tasty Live network a lot, the wealth effect in crypto. This is what I'm talking about. It's like, use the product, experiment. Don't put all your money in, but a little bit. And typically you could earn and generate wealth this way, at least on-chain wealth. So something to pay attention to. Anyway, I want to go through the token supply and just kind of show how that worked.
Did you talk to Greg about Avantis?
I don't know. I'll send it over to him after.
Yeah, I'm curious. I met Greg Magadini in real life last week. Not last week, this week. And that man lights up like a glowing nuclear big brain when you talk about options trading. But then FX, he was like, what? So I'm curious to hear his input on this.
Yeah, do we have any regular Tasty Live viewers on the stream today? If you do, just give us a shout out, because I just want to know if you're here, because if you are, you watch our show on Monday and Wednesday on the Tasty Live network. We interview Greg Magadini, who is a professional options trader. He used to work at some great, he was a trader for a number of years, built some of the first volatility indices for Bitcoin and ETH, and works for a company called Amber Data now. But we always have him on the show, to Shelley's point, and he talks a lot about these. He just kind of gets into his trades, and they're interesting, and yet there's data backing it. But we were talking to him at the end, and he's big in the Japanese yen kind of carry trade, which was something way over my head.
Way sophisticated.
But
he pulled out paper printed charts from his backpack. That's how lit up.
But you can trade. Look, you can trade U.S. dollar Japanese yen on here.
That's when I saw that, I was like, does Greg know about this?
Yeah.
Because I want to see his reaction.
So let's take a look at the actual platform.
Gary, Tasty Trader here.
Yeah, Gary knows.
Gary knows.
Let's see. All right, I like this. I like this a lot. You got your trading view charts here. You have your spot or your last price, mark price. You have your 24-hour change, open interest, long and short. So total size of all open, long, and short positions for this pair. Liquidity. So long and short liquidity. Sentiment. So kind of how people are feeling both on the long and short side. Loss rebate. Earn rebates by trading long positions for this asset. This encourages balanced market activity and gives traders a safety net. Interesting. I've never heard of that. So cool mechanic there. Dynamic margin fees charged based on position size. Yeah, this is the borrow fee, right? This is that funding rate that I talk about in perpetuals. 1 hour funding rate. So for the long, you're paying like 0.0017%. And then to short it, you're getting paid that. So yeah, this just kind of allows the market and liquidity to converge, right? So the mark price and the future price, or they call it an oracle price, but the future price doesn't get too out of whack. So yeah, I don't know. Should we put a trade on, Shelley?
Oh, that's all you. I
want to see
very noobish baby when it comes to options and all of that. So
okay, so they do have stocks. So let's take a look at Coinbase stock. Can I actually trade on this?
Scott in Clearwater, Florida is a Tasty Trade user. So
awesome, Scott.
Very cool. Happy to have you here.
Thanks for joining us, Scott. If you have any questions, definitely drop them in the chat.
Now the Tiger's calling out. The sign-up message says, I confirm that I am not a resident of any of the following countries, regions: Belarus, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, United Kingdom, United States of America. So it's probably not going to let you.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
Womp. We need another womp womp. We don't know if that works because we can't hear it, but
hopefully. So I want to take a look. Yeah, Forex. Wow, they have a ton of Forex pairs.
Interesting.
Indices.
So our exposure to this ecosystem is buying the token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely don't trade this if you're, we're in the United States, unfortunately. We can't trade on this.
Yeah. But we can trade
the token.
AVNT, the token.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay. I think it's interesting they have stock indices, right? So QQQ and SPY you can trade. All your, all flavors of crypto here, a ton of tokens. Forex. I found Forex, I don't see that a lot on some of these. Commodities too, so you can trade gold, West Texas Intermediate crude. So you want to trade some crude oil. How liquid is this? Not that liquid. 2.5 million. So be careful there. It's not really, it's new. There's not a lot of liquidity there for perpetual commodities. This is silver. Same thing, 2.2 million in liquidity, open interest.
So this is, you can understand why they're doing an airdrop. They need to incentivize people to come in.
Yes.
And start using.
Gold's a little bit more liquid though. The gold pair, I'm looking at about $565,000 in open interest and 1.7 million in 24-hour volume. So a little bit more liquid there. What are the incentives? Yeah, so to Shelley's point, they'll, when these platforms launch, they incentivize certain volume and certain pairs to trade. So if you want to hop on that and earn some rewards, right? Here's Avantis XP is season 3 view XP dashboard, and I think this is really fun because you can view sort of where you rank, cumulative volume, liquidity, right? If you want to provide liquidity. Let's see what season 1. Yeah, that ended. Season 1 ended on December 11th, 2024. Season 2 ended on September 3rd, 2025. Okay, well, we're late. Season 3, I guess, is going on now.
So, can you look at the chart for AVNT?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I might buy a little more. I like what I see there.
Okay. Yeah, Jerry, if you're watching, what's the alpha on Avantis? You still farming XP there or what? Yeah, maybe it's kind of around this $1.50 mark, bottomed out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hold back with the general crypto market pullback. So yeah, something to keep a look at. Fully diluted value, current price times total supply.
Jerry's still bullish. All right. Jerry says.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do next here? Are we dropping our Zoro token?
We could do that. Let me go to your screen for a little bit so I can get this all set up.
Okay. I need to not.
If you want to take a look at maybe the tags app.
Oh, I probably need to log in and bother you for 2FA stuff. Yep. But yeah, you can go ahead and come to my screen. I'm just gonna have to bug you for the 2FA. And this one, I believe, goes to your email.
Yep.
I believe. Yeah, to your email. You want to just tell me the number?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I see it. It's probably a really dumb way of doing this when we're live on air, but okay. So, all right, we've got $110 to claim. Our market cap dropped a bit, but again, this is a slow burn. We can't announce anything yet, but we've got things cooking. That's all I can say. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be able to tell you all what we're doing, but we need to lock in a few things before we're able to
really present it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. And
it involves the token.
It involves the token. That's all we can say. So that's it.
Also, wait, let me this was something our community was asking about. Let me get on SoulScan because we got verified on SoulScan today.
Nice.
So
congrats, TC.
Pretty happy about that. We're now verified on SoulScan. So let me just prove it.
How does that work?
I just submitted a form on their website.
Oh.
But it makes it easier to find the token and it gives some kind of reputational boost, right?
Nice.
So, yeah, tastycrypto.com. Here's all our socials. Here's kind of everything we're looking at here. Bubble maps, which I think is...
Oh, I'm such a visual person. I love bubble maps. I was screwing around with that
anyway
the other day. You can see those on Jupiter too. Bubble maps.
So yeah, we're verified. Here's a token. everything looks good on SoulScan. So people were asking for that. We got verified.
Well done.
Okay. So, you want me to do the upload for Zora?
Yeah, so show everybody what we're up to. So for you Tasty traders, for anybody who watches Tasty Live, yesterday, big news dropped. Tom and Scott, the legacy guys behind this whole brand, are moving on to another project. And so emotions were high in the office. Dan and I have had a limited experience with these men just because we haven't been here that long, but they're incredible. We're very excited and proud to be a part of this whole ecosystem. So it's been an honor, and we're excited to see what they're up to next. We don't actually know. They kind of teased something, and so their next project is called Lost Dog, which again, we don't know what it is, but I was like, that name is brilliant. So can't wait to see what they're up to next. But as a nod to them, we are dropping by Tom on Zora.
Yep.
So Dan, you can just walk through how to do it on Zora.
So Shelley created this great graphic of Tom and kind of
the tasty cherry, and then that lost dog, or the dog, it's their logo for their new project.
So we'll do, is this the ticker or the...
Oh, the ticker is by Tom.
What just happened there? Do that again.
But you can...
By Tom?
Yeah, that works. Well, no, get the cherry out of there for the ticker. The title can be farewell or something, or that.
And then here's the caption.
Mm-hmm.
So for any Tasty traders that are watching us that aren't familiar with Zora, Zora is similar. It's like tokenized Instagram. So we can post content to our channel or our profile, and it mints tokens. So it basically creates a token that's tied to this piece of content. And we've been using this to give out just fun kind of, I guess, rewards. Something to hold. So if anybody here wants this token, and I'll post it right now, I will, if you want to either jump in our Discord, send us your Ethereum address, base Ethereum address, or base address, or email us in. We'll, and you want to hold this, or be a part of this kind of little tribute we're doing here, I'll send you some tokens.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Love that.
And
if you just want to buy some,
yes,
go get your ETH, Tasty Trade, transfer it to your wallet,
base, so it's on
base, and then go participate.
Yeah, and just so what to understand what we're looking at here, this is the Tasty Crypto account on Zora. Of all our posts, we got a market cap of about 65,000. That's kind of how people have traded and sold our content, the attention it gets, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We got getting some followers, getting some traction. Shelley's the top holder, along with Gary. So we'll see if that went through. There it is. So yeah, here's the Buy Tom token.
Do you want to explain to anybody who's new to this, like how there's where the immediate liquidity comes from?
Yeah, I mean,
Uniswap.
Yeah, it's a Uniswap pool.
Yep.
So it like the token gets minted in the background on a decentralized exchange and tied to the image. So yeah, pretty fun. We've been doing this for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do some housekeeping on the TC token.
Okay.
And then we'll run some giveaways. And we can obviously give away the Buy Tom token. And
that'll be it.
Yeah. Call it a day. And then are we even... next week is Crypto Week here at Tasty. Sorry, I just dropped that. You weren't ready.
Tell us about Crypto Week, Shelley.
Okay. So Crypto Week at Tasty is going to be really exciting. We've got a lot planned on the network and through all the brands here. And so stay tuned. Watch the shows. If you're not subscribed to all the newsletters, please do that because a lot is going to be trickling out. Keep an eye on the social channels. We've got really cool announcements for all the things going on at Tasty with crypto. That said, though, also next week, Dan, you're getting married.
I am. So I'll be out next week, or not next week. I'll be out starting Friday, so yeah. I won't be on the show Friday. Maybe Shelley will do it or have a guest on, or it's up to you.
We'll see.
We'll see what's going on there. But I will be out for a week after that.
Honeymooning.
I will be honeymooning, yes. So, yeah, I'm excited for that, and I will miss all of you, but I'll enjoy my time off.
Yes, so. As you should. As you should. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so if you've been following us, this is the liquidity pool that we set up for the TC token, TC Soul Pair on Meteora. So with this market drop, the pool got all out of whack. So there's actually there's very little Solana in here to support TC selling. So let's rebalance this, I think.
Okay.
I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to claim the fees. I think I'm going to withdraw and close all. And
that'll free up some of the soul.
If you want to send, yes.
Well, I need to claim fees over here.
Claim the fees on bags. Send me like 3 or 4 soul.
Okay.
I'm going to rebalance this pool.
Okay.
With that. So we're going to burn some.
Okay.
And we'll also add more, like we'll balance the liquidity in this pool.
Okay. You want to go to my screen so that people can see the claiming? The claiming. All right.
Not as much, unfortunately, this week, but we still got about 20 soul. Edit this tweet. I don't like the generator.
I'm gonna edit it.
Okay. Mike got mad at us last week.
I know.
It didn't go out.
It was fair.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry about that.
What do we want to say?
Weekly fee claim. I don't know. Something about our weekly fee claim. We will now buy and burn.
Just claimed weekly fee. Whoops.
Or TC. This will go toward buying and burning some of the supply and rebalancing the pool on Meteora. I don't know. I know that kind of sounds generic,
Funding the buy, burn, and pool. This is riveting, watching me craft a tweet. All right. There you have it. These have been claimed. And then... oh, this one. I still don't... should I just claim this so that we can throw it in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't know somebody set that up. I don't know.
Okay. So, now I have to go over to my phone and grab your burn wallet, or which wallet are we using for the...
it starts with 5 TAK.
Oh, sorry. Go off my screen for a second because I have to go copy that address. Okay.
Do you have it, or
I do.
Okay.
It's just somewhere else that I don't need to see all my phone stuff.
Let's take a look at Jupiter.
You said it starts with 5T?
5TAK.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good if you want to pop back to me. Can you see my screen? Is that what we're putting out? That looks terrible. That's my fault. Because I didn't put these on the top.
It's alright.
Ew, sorry guys. Our comps are all off. Jose has just arrived. Good morning. So sending to this wallet. How much? 3?
Send me 4.
4 sold.
Because I want to rebalance this pool.
Why can't I click? 4. Okay. Sent.
Cool. There it is. Okay, cool. All right. I was like, all right. So.
The moment of truth. All right, go to your screen now.
Okay.
But that's a cool thing to show when people are like, I don't understand crypto. Look at how fast I just sent those funds.
All right. I'm going to buy a little bit of TC.
Okay.
So, you refresh. Buy 1 here. And then we're gonna, how much do we have? So we have about 9.17 mil. Buy another.
Which wallet is that?
This is the LP wallet.
LP, okay.
The burn wallet is a different wallet. But I want to add, I just want to rebalance, add some soul to this.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of bring it back in balance. Let's see. We're going to add liquidity here. So I want to keep it
more towards the upside.
Yeah. I also don't want to allow people to dump as easily.
Jose overslept. He said he'll catch up and watch the show from the beginning. Okay, so spoiler alert, we did launch something kind of cool on Zora if you want to check that out. So what are you doing, Dan? You're picking your bins?
Yeah, I'm just setting range for liquidity here.
Explain it to the people, Dan.
I mean, I'm just setting the price for
Dan is strategyless.
I don't really know kind of how to explain this. You could set the price range, and I'm adding Solana to the pool so that it balances out some of the liquidity and adds Solana to the pool to provide,
liquidity on the trade.
Yeah.
So if people want to sell their soul for the other side of that sale.
Gonna try something a little bit different here.
So, okay, I guess just for people that don't understand liquidity pools or this type of liquidity pool, he's selecting these bins that are like
price ticks.
The price ticks. So each bin is a price tick for the pair. And so if that's a bucket, a bin, if you have the full bin, you're going to earn all the fees on the trades at that ticker price or tick, whatever. So that's how this is Meteora, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how these Meteora pools work. And there's so many different strategies you can implement here to really earn some significant fees if you can figure out what you're doing. So it's a really cool just DeFi activity and tool.
If you followed the Tasty Crypto show on the Tasty Live network, if you're joining us, I don't know, if you join us regularly on Tasty Live, we've talked about this before. You've done some stuff with Ryan. Mm-hmm. This is just on Sol, and we're doing it with our own native token, TC. So I'm just providing, like Shelley said, just providing liquidity over a certain price range between the pair. Mm-hmm. Still kind of out of whack because there's other liquidity in the TC token kind of trapped to the upside here. So it'll rebalance itself. I don't want to do too much because people will come in and dump, and I don't want that to happen. So I just wanted to add some Sol to the pool. It's got about 1,200 total value locked, which means $1,200 of liquidity for this particular pool. And
there are other pools as well.
So I got 10 million TC tokens. Should I burn all of them?
Ooh. Maybe not.
Burn half.
Burn half.
Okay. It's like maybe we want to keep some, right?
Yeah, because I'm thinking ahead of, again, we've got stuff cooking. So let's just, not burn all of them.
And so when we say burn too, what we're trying to do is reduce the circulating supply. So there's less tokens on the market, meaning there's less circulating supply, and helps support market cap, kind of helps.
Well, we launched on a platform that doesn't allow you to control the total supply.
Right.
So it's like, this is our way of making that decision. Like if we have a goal to have a certain amount, which I think in a perfect world it would be like 700 million instead of $1 billion.
Right.
So it's up to us to then burn to get what we want out of that. So that's really what's happening here. So Sol Incinerator
does exactly that. It sends it to a burn address, and now that 5 million worth of supply is taken off the market.
Gone forever. Burnt.
So let me send this transaction to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to your screen real quick.
Okay. Although I can find it, it's not that big of a deal. Because I know how the blockchain works, Dan.
No, you don't.
Ouch.
I'm just kidding. The funny part is, here, I'll show this on screen real quick. See how it says burn? You can kind of see what I did here. If you want to track along, burn 5 million TC. Burn token program. Yeah. So I just interacted with an app that allows you to burn the supply.
Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Funny thing is I was testing the Ripple transfers yesterday, and I never interacted with that chain. I was like, I would.
It's XRP transfers, Dan.
Whatever, XRP.
Ripple is the company. XRP is the coin.
Okay. Fine.
Dan's not in the XRP army.
No, I hold some now because I had to test these things, but had never looked at the blockchain, didn't even know there was a block scanner for it. I was like, why would anyone, like, I just never thought about using Ripple
right
or XRP. But now I'm aware of at least what the block scanner for Ripple looks like.
Okay.
So that was interesting. That was an interesting experience. But yeah.
We need to have an XRP army member on here for you guys to just debate. Ooh, I want to see that.
I am not going to debate a Ripple XRP person because I also realize that a lot of people hold Ripple and they trade it at Tasty, and I'm all for that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
Well, I think it could get really spicy, and I would love to see it.
All right.
Anybody in chat?
A Ripple army.
XRP army.
XRP.
My sister is.
Really?
Yeah. So watch out. Jen is gonna. We should have Jen on the show. She can school you. I'm not. I own a little bit because my sister influenced me, gosh, years ago. And I just held. So That's where I'm at.
All right.
But, oh my gosh, we're over time. And so is all the housekeeping for TC done?
Yes.
Oh, she just said, I wouldn't say I'm in the Army, but...
You're in the Army.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's what people in the Army would say.
Fight Club. Okay. We're going to run our giveaways. If you have not entered for a chance to win, go retweet, like, tag a friend in our pinned tweet on X. We've got about 30 seconds before we start running these. I should just bookmark this. I don't know why we have to Google it every time. Tweet URL. Retweet. We'll do 5 winners. Each of you, let's see, you want to do, what do you want to do, Dan?
Like what the prize is?
Yeah.
I don't know, 5 USDC each.
And some buy time.
Buy time, yeah.
Okay. Pass month.
Dave's with you, Shelley, on the XRP Army. You bought at 50 cents. Yeah, that's a great buy.
Nice.
Keep holding, Dave.
Yeah. I think I was around that, or like 47 cents. So very close. Okay. So, if your account is fairly new on X, and you're trying to get in on these giveaways, post your handle in here. We'll try to support you, get your account up, get some tweets out, join the TC community, participate so that you qualify for these giveaways, because I'm trying to do this so that we don't get botted. All right. 5 people are going to win. Make sure you've retweeted, commented, and let's go. And that you follow the tastycrypto Twitter account. Hodl, Jen, Wanderer, Crypto Bird, MKT, Beloved Summer, and Life 0007 Life. Congratulations, you've all just won $5 in USDC, plus a bag of Buy Tom, which we just launched on Zora today.
Yep.
Let's go.
Congrats all.
And so, promise them, Dan, this week's and last week's giveaways will be sent.
Yes.
Today.
Yep.
We're going to play a little bit of catch up because last week we didn't send giveaways, and apologies. It's been busy here. Very, very busy.
All right, so if we don't have your wallet, I think we have most of the, I don't know who Crypto Bird Market is though. We'll have to reach out. Do you have
I will send you a link to a form on X in XDMs if we don't have your wallet address on file, and then we'll just have it if you enter more giveaways and win. So, with that, we won't be seeing you.
I know.
So enjoy. Have an awesome wedding and honeymoon. Congratulations again. I will just update whether I'm able to handle the show by myself, or maybe Ryan will come on with me. That could be fun. Or Jerry. We'll get him all cloaked and masked.
Jerry will come on if you have a voice mixer.
And an avatar version of him.
Jerry doesn't do IRL.
He's like an anon. Yeah. I get it. So, we'll see. Keep notifications on for X and our newsletters, because we might be doing something cool. Or we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
One way or the other. Just know we're cooking behind the scenes. Thank you all for being here. Have an awesome weekend. And we'll see you in a couple weeks or sooner. Bye.
Peace.